Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, out for some more wildlife photography. However, the downside, it's supposed to be sunny intervals this morning. Spot the clouds. Hence why there's a lot of shadow across my face as I'm walking and the sun's coming through the trees. Anyway, yes, so bit of wildlife photography today. I've actually, rather than going to Home Fen again in search of small birds and things, I've decided to come down to somewhere else, a place called Archer's Wood. Now I did come down here before when I was doing my woodland project, not last year, the year before, but found it quite messy and overgrown, so I didn't really want to. It didn't inspire me for woodland photography. However, it seems like the ideal place for small birds, and I can already hear the chatter amongst them. So we'll come back and talk about why I think this is going to be a great location for birds in a moment. Let's go see what we can see. So, yeah, birds then. Locating birds. Birds need three things, pretty much like we do. Food, water, and a home. Now, I'm gonna try and get out this boggy bit. Okay, so, first of all, let's talk about the home aspect of it. You have got all this shrub. This is the actual woods itself. It's very overgrown, very knotted up with some beautiful calls quite close by. Yeah, with shrubbery and yeah, it's very, very overgrown, which is why it wasn't great for woodland photography. But to house birds, it should be ideal. The only difficulty might be actually getting a clean shot off. So, yeah. Let's crack on further and see if I can actually see any of these birds that's having a good old chin wag.
Taking my time as the sun it shines on me and everyone that has come to find this world is cruel, but there's nothing new. Living in the moment is the only truth. But let's go slow.
It's really boggy down here in parts, I tell you. I've probably missed some shots purely because I'm trying to watch where I'm going and not fall over. So, yeah, let's come back to the second thing that helps locating birds. So obviously we've said about the home. Look where I am, you know. The second thing is water. Now, one thing I remember from coming down to Archer's Wood previously is because it's surrounded by farmers' fields, it's surrounded by dikes and little streams, rivers, that kind of thing. Ditches, that's the word I was looking for. That's not to include the massive puddles we've got going on at the moment as well, with it being so waterlogged down here. Just as I say that, there's one there. So yeah, birds need water. So if you can find somewhere where they have, you know, cross paths up, a home near water, you're already onto a good banker there. So now coming back to the actual photography aspect of it, I'm hearing a lot of birds, seeing quite a lot, but I've just not been able to get any really decent shots off. A lot of them are staying quite high up in the trees. It looks like they're actually picking up the willows, the little white balls on the tops of the trees, which is really frustrating because the only kind of shots then I'm really sort of getting to frame up, I'm looking up at the birds, which isn't what I want to do. And also this harsh light's doing my head in as well. But we have got a bit more cloud in the sky, so it does keep cutting in and out. I just need to be able to actually locate some birds in clearings. So yeah, there we go. Anyway, yeah, 2 points then, home and water. We'll come back and talk about food source in a bit, which I've already touched on with the willows, but we'll come back and talk about that properly in a moment.
Brighter days are on their way. Forever's how long they'll stay. Brighter days are on their way.
Okay, so I found a really nice spot here just to kind of sit and watch, to be honest with you. I'm literally 2 seconds away from the A1. You can probably hear some of the road noise potentially when I'm quiet. Now, I like this area because it ticks those 3 boxes that I was talking about. First of all, home. It's very overgrown. Secondly, water. It looks like there's kind of reeds and stuff down in the dip in this hill. And thirdly, there's brambles and stuff down there. Now I know it's a bit too early for them to actually be into fruit, but there is some willows and stuff in there, as I say, which is what seems to be the choice of the tits at the moment. They seem to keep flying into there. Now, that ticks all 3 of the boxes then. Home, water, food. And I'll be honest with you, there's quite a few little birds flying around. I just need them to come into sort of some of the shots that I've potentially got. I've got a nice clear bit here, looking out across this area. And we're on a hill as well, so the water is actually dipped down into the bottom right over near that farmer's field, which is lined by trees. There are some areas that are a bit overgrown, which will be no good for the photography, but there are some clearer branches and stuff out there. I just need some of the birds to come down and check them out. Fingers crossed, may have just found a hot spot for them, so let's see what we can capture. I'm sliding all over the place. The ground here on this bit is absolutely horrendous. Oh dear. Yeah, stay tuned, I may fall over. This bit is particularly bad, to be fair. Anyway, yeah, on the hunt for some more locations to find some small birds. Although my random sound effect of nearly falling over is probably going to scare them away. Yeah, I actually just wanted to check back in and basically remind you as well that over Easter we are doing our Easter weekender. Now that's 4 videos over the 4 days of the Easter bank holiday. So yeah, drop subscribe and yeah, stay up to date with that. Little bit of a bonus for everyone that's subscribed, obviously. Yeah, 4 days, 4 videos, and yeah, got some good stuff coming. So yeah, as I say, drop a subscribe and yeah, keep up to date with that. Well, I think that was pretty successful recce, to be honest with you, because that's actually all it was today, was trying to find a new location and how it would be for bird and wildlife photography. Now, I've seen quite a few birds down here, to be fair, so with a bit more time and patience, I actually think it'd be really good. And I found a couple of locations that actually seemed brilliant. They had quite a few birds there. So yeah, I was quite pleased with spotting them. I just don't have enough time today to actually sit down there. Let's say it's just coming out as a recce to scout a new place. The other problem as well is it's actually quite difficult to get around because of how boggy it is. I've just come up a hill and it was literally like I was trying to ski on snow uphill. My legs are burning just walking up there. But there we go. So yeah, anyway, I'll say the locating of the small birds has actually been quite good, you know, looking for those three elements: home, food, water. And on that topic, I've actually just stopped to have some food and some coffee, because I actually remembered to bring some out with me today. So yeah, I'm going to sign out anyway and head back home. Got somewhere I need to be this afternoon. So also as well, it's gone really overcast, and it's not like the good overcast with some light bright cloud. It's gone really quite dark, so that the auto ISO is actually it's struggling. The exposure's struggling as well, and I'm not sure why. I've probably done something and I'll be like, oh, idiot, but never mind. So yeah, I've managed to get off a few good shots, which I'm quite pleased with on the back of the camera. I'll see obviously how they've looked on the computer. Can always be totally different. And I'll definitely be returning to Archer's Wood, because yeah, I have a feeling that this is going to be quite a good spot. There's been a few people down here obviously that have come down for a quiet walk, probably the same as me. A few dog walkers as well with their dogs off the lead, which really isn't helpful for shooting birds and stuff, but c'est la vie. So yeah, anyway, if you've obviously liked the video, give us the old thumbs up and drop some subscribes from down the bottom. Don't forget as well, we have also got our Easter weekender coming up, so that's 4 videos across the 4 days of Easter. So yeah, obviously do subscribe and check out those videos as well. Got a couple of good ones coming from that. So I'll say a couple, I've got 4 coming. But yeah, definitely subscribe and keep an eye out for those. And yeah, this is Mike out. Take care and be safe, everyone. Peace.
Brighter days are on their way. Forever's how long they'll stay. Brighter days are